This is an example of an eBay transaction or an eBay product that will not give you any kind of stress. Basically, a transaction that is stress-free. You will not have any problem selling it. Just take a look first. It starts from the product itself. The product is in a very, very good condition. Has to be flawless. If you take a look at this PC now, it is flawless in and out. Just look at the outside of it. Even though it's a used product, you can never ever tell that this has ever been used because it's not got any signs of use. It's not got any annoying scratches, the kind of scratches that customer will see and they will just say, you know what, this PC is going to go back to the seller. And if you want to have a stress-free transaction, this is the kind of thing that you want to focus on. Items that are in very good condition. Gone are the days where you can just go ahead and sell on eBay wherever you like. It doesn't matter. You just go ahead, you buy some defective item because you are seeing it for like $1 or like $2. You just slap it on eBay. Those times are gone. They are gone and they are gone forever. It's not going to happen again where you can just go to eBay with whatever product you like. You have to go to eBay with excellent product that looks like this. Even though they are used, if you want to go the route of selling new items, knock yourself out. But if you are saying, no, new items are not for me, I have a very good source of getting used items, you want to aim for items like this. Excellent condition, no scratches, no defect, no annoying scratch, no annoying signs of use that will make somebody want to peel as soon as they get the product. This is what you want to focus on. This is just on the product side, on the item you are selling. But then, look at how the transaction normally should go. A transaction that would never stress you, not wear you out. The customer starts by writing, hello, I'm interested in having this item. Can I know the condition in which the item is? And then you go ahead, quickly reply the email, thank you for your interest in this item. The item is in very good condition. I have tested it myself. Everything seems to be working very fine. And then the buyer replies with a very beautiful message and says, thank you so much for your quick reply. And before you know it, the next thing you hear is that you hear the eBay sound, chin-chin. That sound that makes you know that money is going to come to your account, especially if you have a goal like mine, which is to continue to flip PCs and every other hardware until I buy a house. And then you get a notification on your phone. eBay tells you that an item has sold, that you should quickly ship it out. This is the beautiful part. Take a look at the item that has sold. A very decent computer like this, all right? And then the customer has actually specified that he wants a 512 gigabytes of SSD. I've got one right here, 512 gigabytes. I don't know if you can see that. And then the customer has also specified that he wants a PC with a graphic card, just like that. See that? Just this kind of graphic card right there. So what do you do as soon as you get this? The graphic card you have, the SSD you have. All you want to do is to go ahead and open your beautiful system. Take a look at the PC. Whoever sees this PC will definitely be happy to want to have it. Whoever sees the PC is not going to be angry and say, hey, what have you sent to me? This is a very bad product. The person is going to be super thankful that he or she has the opportunity to receive a beautiful item like this coming from eBay. So as soon as you have that, the next thing you want to do is that you want to go ahead and flip the PC just like that, because you want to be sure that the customer is going to get exactly what he or she has asked for. In this case, a 512 gigabyte SSD, as well as an NVIDIA Quadro K2000 graphic card. So if you take a look at this PC has gotten something right here, which the customer doesn't want, and this is already very interesting for me. It's got an additional hard drive right here. It's a 500 gigabyte hard drive. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that out, and this is also going to sell for an extra amount of money. If you take a look at it, it looks beautiful. It's in very good condition. So this, for example, is going to be an extra income on the transaction. So a good transaction that will not stress you, or an item that will not stress you, would always appear like this. It will have extra items that you can take out to sell for additional amount of money, all right? If you look at this PC right here, I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to raise it so that you see. There's already a graphic card on this PC. I'm going to go ahead and take it out as well, because the customer doesn't need this. I actually need a screwdriver to take out the graphic card. So I'm just going to grab one. With this screwdriver, I can actually go ahead and unlock the graphic card just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to push this out. Ladies and gentlemen, this graphic card in itself, if you can see it, it's an NVIDIA Quadro P600. This in itself sells for about 35 euros on eBay. This is just outside the profit I've made selling this good product, because this is a product that will not stress you. A product that will not stress you always have this character of having extra items that you can actually sell for additional amount of money. In this case, we have an additional hard drive, and we also got an NVIDIA Quadro P600. This is going to be flipped. I'm going to go ahead and list it as soon as possible, because this goal to buy a house, flipping stuff online, needs speed. It's not a goal that you can just handle with kid gloves. You have to move as fast as you possibly can. So when you get a good item, just like this, it's a bit dusty, but this is not a problem. Just going to go ahead and clean it up. If you have a good item like this, you have to go ahead and list it as soon as possible. If this, for any reason, is to fall in my deck pile, it's going to take me months to finally get to it and finally list it. So as soon as I finish setting up this PC, I'm going to make sure I list this as soon as possible. So like I was saying, customer wanted this. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this just like that and go ahead and carefully, gently install it where it should normally be. It should normally be here, all right? And just going to go ahead, screw that up so that I know that this is all done, okay? So if you take a look at it, this is how it should look. So the customer received this PC. The customer says, very good, I have what I have ordered. I have an NVIDIA Quadro K2000, which is right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and install the SSD just like that. I'm going to push that in, and then I'm going to also push that in just like that. All right. So these are the things that you want to make sure. You want to make sure the customer gets exactly what they have ordered. In this way, the transaction will never, ever, ever give you stress. So now you have what the customer has ordered. The graphic card is right here. The SSD is right here. You want to give the customer an additional accessory because you never can tell when the customer will decide to have a mechanical hard drive. Instead of me taking this and selling this on eBay, which I can actually do for profit, I'm going to take it. In any case, I'm going to keep it for the customer because I don't want any stress to come out from this transaction. Everything now is showing to me that this is a very good transaction, so I don't want to ruin it by just keeping a major part that a buyer might possibly need. So I'm going to leave it back there for the buyer to use it at a later date, all right? And then when you have that in place, you can go ahead and close your PC, all right? Just going to grab the cover and then I'm going to close it like that. So this transaction, like I said, is an ideal example of a transaction that will never give you stress. Everything like this, if you have succeeded in doing this, you are right now on your way to making sure that the buyer receives this PC. Not only receive the PC, the buyer is happy to put it on, to use it, and ultimately, you are going to get a positive review on eBay. This is the model you want to use on your shop. And now that you have this in place, having set everything up like this, you want to then go ahead and pack this PC very, very responsibly. You don't want to pack it with a broken carton. You want to pack it with a very new carton. I'm just going to show you an example what I mean by a very new carton. So I'm going to take this off the way, all right? So you're going to grab something like this. It's an example of the kind of carton you need to ship out a transaction that will not give you stress. It's not a broken carton. It's not a carton that's already been used that you are trying to just recycle. You have a brand new carton. If you take a look at it, everything is brand new, very sharp. And this beautiful PC is going to be going into this beautiful carton. Not only the PC, I'm also going to include very decent packaging materials. And not only packaging materials, I'm also going to include accessories of the PC. In this case, I'm going to be including a power cable, a DisplayPort cable, just to make sure that the customer has absolutely no reason whatsoever to make a complaint on this kind of PC. This is exactly how you set up a transaction that will not give you stress. Not only that, I have included the PC, the accessories, and also used a very decent carton. I'm going to include also a very nice thank you note in the packet, so that as soon as the customer opens the packet, he or she is going to smile and say, wow, this is really great. This is a thank you note for me. Thank you for patronizing a small business. I hope this PC meets your need. And if it does, please go ahead and leave me a good review on eBay. So I'm going to include that in the packet. And not only that I've included that, I'm also going to be including a purchase invoice so that the customer has an evidence of purchase. In the event that something goes wrong, let's say 1 or 2 years, the customer still has my data, which is my shop where he or she has bought, and every other information like my phone number that the customer actually needs to refer to this transaction, which is the invoice number, the article number, and so on and so forth. So this is how you set up a transaction that will not give you stress. If you want to learn how to set up a similar transaction on eBay or on any other platform which you sell, feel free to join the WhatsApp group in the link in the description below. Request to be part of it, and I'm going to approve that, where I will ultimately lay on you every secret that you need to set up a similar transaction. I hope this video helps you. If it does, go ahead and click on the like button, subscribe to my channel. Until I see you again, peace.